We're finally done, the living room is finished, but before I show you the full reveal, let's go back and go through how we got the living room from this to this. Let me show you what we've been doing in our living room so far, because it's actually been a really long time since I have vlogged, because the last month in November was just super busy. I will show you a picture just here of what our fireplace looked like before. It was just a small hole in the wall and we wanted to have an inspection and see what was beneath the fireplace, hoping something would happen similar to our old house. We weren't so lucky. When we dug open the fireplace, it ended up looking like this. Lots of crumbling stones, and it wasn't possible to expose them because someone at some point had replaced the stones with some bricks, and it was all crumbling, as you can see, and caving in on itself, and there was no lintel. So they tried to do a sort of solution, a fix-up, because there was no lintel. The lintel must at some point have cracked or broken, so they ripped it all out and they rebuilt it with some bricks or some bricks. And then we had the genius idea of getting some granite from our garden, because James from Cornwall Stones, he was like, oh, I can go have a look at some farmhouses and some places to find a reclaimed bit of granite. And I was like, well, we've got granite in our garden. So we went and had a look around, and they managed to chop one of the pieces of granite from the floor in half and bring it inside, which was so cool. I just absolutely love that the history of this home is retained in this fireplace, and it looks like this is how it's always been. It looks like it's always been there, and that's kind of magical to me. Rather than getting a cut piece of granite from a quarry or a reclaimed piece of granite from somewhere else, it's kind of lovely that this has been here the whole time the house has been here. So they put that back in, and then we're just waiting on the wood burner being put in. So we've painted the back so that when the wood burner goes in, we won't have to sort of sneak around the back like I did in my old house with it. They put the wood burner in first, and then I had to paint around it, and it was kind of a nightmare. We're just waiting for the plaster to dry, because he's plastered the wall now. But let me show you what it looks like. So this is our beautiful piece of granite from the outside of the house. Let me show you exactly what piece it is. You can see from our window, it is that piece of granite there that they have chopped in half and put back in the ground. We've got the exact same wood burner as the kitchen, except in black, so that will fit beautifully. So we've just got the fan on, helping the plaster to dry out, and the next job in here is to paint the room ready for Christmas, and we're getting some curtains made. So that is the job today, to go and see if we can find some fabric for some curtains.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could...
Here is our beautiful fabric. This, I actually was going to ask them what fabric this was, or what it was called, but I forgot. I don't know what fabric this is or what it's called. It was just from Truro Fabric. But I'm very happy with it. I feel like it's... These little leaves are almost a little bit William Morris. Yeah, I'm really happy. It's very beautiful. It's kind of got green colours, a bit of purple, a bit of yellow. We've got the interfacing, which is this big cushiony padding, which is basically like fleece, to make them really sumptuous and thick and warm. And I'm just really looking forward to having curtains, because we haven't had curtains in the house since we lived here. So this is the first room. I want to go a bit more bright and colourful in our living room, because I have a tendency to go for neutrals. I think I said this yesterday too. And I am leaning more, the older I get, towards more cosy, kind of English countryside, I don't know, more like traditional feeling rooms. I'm going to go for some clashing prints. The rug we're getting today is nothing like this. It's obviously a red or pinky coloured red that's got lots of pattern, so it's a totally clashing colour. We've also got striped armchairs. I want to get kind of lots of patterned cushions in different clashing prints, because I think because it's a small room, I want it to feel super cozy. I'll put a few little inspiration pictures of the vibe. I want to have antique furniture, maybe some antique lamps. So this is the one room I'm going to be a bit bold and just go for it. Challenge myself.
I've been longing for.
We've done our best to pile all of our furniture into the middle of the room. So we've got sofa, love seat, armchair. So this wall we probably won't paint because obviously you can see the plaster's still kind of drying. And then one day we're going to change these shelves because I don't know if you can tell, but there's like gaps. I want them to be more built in. Oh no, it's all sliding around. I just don't like these little hook things or these little things they're balancing on. I don't think that these shelves need to be moved around. I would rather that they were just all built in. And can you see how it doesn't go all the way to the back of the wall, which is odd. So yeah, we'll get them redone at some point in the new year, but for now we're just gonna paint everything and make everything look neat. And then this shelf here, I want to try and unscrew it and see if it unscrews easily, because there are screws there, because I really don't like this shelf because it looks really botched. So we'll give that a go.
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that.
Careful, I know you hit me.
Just a pin under on you.
Ew. Oh, it's not half bad actually. So this is what it's like behind. It's obviously been painted around all the shelves, making a nice little pattern.
It's just a bit enough. I mean, it's not loads of space, but like you open the door and
It's in the way.
Yeah, if you want to put a chair here.
Yeah, now we've got 2 armchairs coming. That armchair can sit perfectly in that corner with an so the armchair can be here with a table with that plug socket with a lamp on it, and it would make a nice little cozy corner.
Had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Go on then, open it. Have you shaken it?
I have shaken it.
It's so delicate. Need to get a stirrer.
It's like that pink one on our old door. It looked like you could drink it. Oh yeah. Hey.
It's quite therapeutic watching you do it because you're really gentle. I'm so haphazard.
Impossible not to spill it down the side.
I feel like someone should design a paint tub that has a little spout.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You know? Yeah, that's perfect. It's basically white but clay, which is what I wanted. What an artist. Careful of the slate at the bottom.
Oops.
I would,
Yeah, like that.
yeah, put more, because it might spray.
Yeah, it will.
I like this colour as well because it has the a vibe of like stone, like the granite.
Yeah, it's a similar colour to the other wood burner.
Everyone, there be no wars. Dreaming of you.
Alex has just nipped out to return some packages. I'm still looking a mess. But we have our wood burner in position now, which is exciting. It's very dark. It's in position, looking wonderful. That was put in on Friday. So I started to hoover all the shelves ready for painting, and I'm gonna hoover the whole room because there's dust everywhere, but the hoover ran out of battery. I'm gonna do a mist coat on the plaster now it's fully dried. I love this colour. Don't you think plaster is such a nice colour? So basically I'm just going to dilute some white paint, paint that, and then I might start the ceiling. Taken all the things out of the shelves. Doesn't it just look already better because it looks like illuminated? That is actually making me feel like we should put lights in the bookcases. I've removed all the stuff and I've actually become a bit optimistic about these bookcases that I don't... Sorry, that's my alarm telling me to post my video. I'm getting a bit optimistic that we don't need to fully overhaul them. I think that with a few holes filled, a lick of paint, and the cupboard at the bottom being made by our carpenter one day, then they'll be fine. I don't absolutely love these. They're a bit visible, but to be honest, I just can't be bothered. But I think that we're going to paint them a different colour to the walls, and I think I'm going to use the leftover paint from the dresser, which is Lick Green 09, which is a sage green, and because I wanted to paint the room green originally, but I think because of this, I think it would look funny if the whole room was painted green, but I just don't think it would look right around the granite, so I think neutral will work better. But I think it'd look cool for the bookcases to be a different colour, so we're going to give that a go, because why not? We're attempting to fill this gap with some expanding foam. We are officially prepped, apart from this hole here, but we filled holes, as you can see. All of this has been filled, and we've used the expanding foam around the back of both shelving units, so when that's dried overnight we can that one was when we first started, definitely used. Alex, oh my god. Yeah, that we started with one can and then used another can, and it was way more powerful. So we definitely haven't got the knack to it yet. But basically we'll cut that back in the morning and then fill it and then paint over it, and it should make these cupboards look or these shelves look way more built in. Oh my god, that noise.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Why do we do this a lot with DIY? We don't even Google it, we just do it.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. A 100 years and like 4 or 5 tubs of filler later, we have filled all the holes. Looks like such a mess, but yeah, every hole is now filled all around the edge. And I'm so pleased, so that when it's all painted, well, we'll have to wait for it to dry, sand it, potentially fill any gaps that there is, wait for it to dry, sand it, and then we can paint it. I'm really like proud of us for trying to salvage these cupboards or these shelves rather than have to put new ones in. Oh my gosh, it's like using an eraser, like a rubber, just to like rub it all out. No, do it properly. We want it to be satisfying. It's like it's rubbing it out, you know? Come on, you've got to go over that horrible bit that you just did.
Wait a second.
Oh my gosh, that's so pleasing. This paint is very good.
Yeah.
We have never used Farrow and Bull. I'm kind of wondering if I now understand the hype. I think it's just lick is just as good though.
Yeah.
Go on, get that last little bit under the plug.
Oh, away.
These horrible little miniature dandelions, what even are they?
Oh, dandelions is what they are.
Dandelions! What the hell did I just say? Daddy long legs! That's not the first. No! Alex, you sicko. Go on.
Oh, I'm tired.
Alex, sicko! Stop it! Oh boy. I love this colour. It's like a really, really, really pale sage green mixed with a bit of like stone.
What's it called?
Slipper satin. Lovely. So we've just got one last bit to do over here and then another coat here. Looking really cool. I wish that you could actually see, but there's obviously all our furniture in the middle of the room. They're looking better and better each layer I do, but yeah, it's coming along. Then we've got to fill these holes so that we can do another coat, and these holes so we can do another coat. We've just had a very, very exciting delivery. These are our new lights for the walls. Look at them, they're from Pookie Lights. So the base of them is basically this just very simple wall light. I think they're technically like bedroom lights. I feel like they're going to be timeless. I'm never going to want to necessarily change them because they're just very simple wall lights that look very traditional. And then we just went for the plain linen lampshades. Another thing that we've got, I didn't tell you about, I think I came in the room and showed you the bookshelf, but I didn't tell you an update of the fact that the room had been rewired. So we've got our television all wired in. We have a frame TV, which if you don't know what a frame is, it's the Samsung frame. The point of it is that it looks like a picture. So it's got art mode, so you can set it to look like a picture. The lighting on the television just makes it look flat, like a painting, which is perfect. I wanted one when we moved in because I hate the look of TVs. Yeah, we built it in, and the cool thing about the frame is this is not an ad again. A customer is that it comes with this one wire, which we've got the electrician to chase into the wall, and that wire plugs into a box where everything else plugs into. If you're not interested in this kind of tech stuff, then you can obviously skip, but most televisions you have to plug your Xbox, your Skybox, whatever accessories or things you have for the TV into the back of the TV. But the point of the frame is it just has one cable so that you can chase it into the wall like that or hide it in a console, and there's not loads of cables or wires coming out of your television. Good morning from our very empty and very echoey living room. So we spent the majority of this weekend doing this room. You saw Saturday us doing the majority of the paintwork, and then yesterday we spent a lot of time doing the skirting, doing the door frame, finishing everything up. I have made the decision to sand these floors. My family said that I'm crazy, but this is what the floor looks like. It's the same as the kitchen, it's the same flooring, not as badly dented because not as much foot traffic, and there was probably a big rug in here at some point, but this is what they look like. These are our beautiful shelves. Isn't it nice to see it without anything here now? I've seen my vision come to life. Good morning, everyone. Look at this floor. Can you believe how it's come up so well? I mean, I can because I did it in the kitchen, so it's done the same thing. It's looking really, really good. Roxy approves. Isn't it good, Robbie? Yeah? Looking really, really good in here. The job now is to finish off the edges. I use the edge sander, obviously, but there are tiny little corners you can't get to, which you have to use a mouse sander for, don't you, Bobby? Don't you? So I'm gonna get the mouse sander out. That's what I'm gonna do. I have no motivation to do it, but I know I've gotta do it because I've gotta oil the floor, which then has to dry in time for the electrician to do the lights. So yeah, let's do this. And we officially have a brand new floor, it would seem. All sanded and ready to be oiled. Floor is all clean, dusted. Hoover ran out before I could do the shelves, but we're now going to use the Fides hard wax oil that we used in the kitchen. It's an antique, and you just paint it on like paint. So wait, how do you plug it in? I'm absolutely in love with these lights. They are so beautiful. Stop breathing like that because you freak me out. Wow, this is high up. Ooh.
Is that in?
Yeah. We need to get the plastic off.
I thought you were going to get the level or something.
Oh gosh, how heavy are they? Let me just try and get these prints that I bought. So the lights are in. The bulbs are too big. These require mini lights, mini little bulbs, which Alex has ordered from Toolstation, and he's going to pick them up tomorrow. Because you can see they just poke out the top a little bit. But it's amazing what wall lights can do to a room. Like, they've made the room elevate is the right word. It's elevated the room. Makes it feel a lot better in here. And then the pièce de résistance is this beautiful frame. Works actually a lot better in daytime. On camera right now it's showing up a lot of how it looks like a television, because it looks lit. In the day it does look like a painting, but no, I'm not including that. A beautiful rug to cover our beautiful new floor. We just realised it kind of interrupts the door. Didn't think about that when we measured. It's okay. If anything, it's going to act as a doorstop. Because this door flies open on its own. Voila, it's so cushiony and soft. It feels so plush. Need to pull it a little bit back. It's getting in the way of the wood burner a tad. Oh. Gorge. Works well with the green. Puppy attack! Reggie! He's so cute. Look at his head. What are you doing? What are you doing, Reggie? Hiya. No, I can't. If you make me laugh, I can't do it. No. Stop. I'm so happy we're finally done. It was a long process, like the kitchen. These processes always take a long time because there's so much that goes into it, and this living room was a soulless, dead space for so long, and there were so many little bits that we had to fix. We fixed the fireplace, that was so important. I mean, it's so cool that we have a piece of granite from the outside of our house now here as a lintel. We had to change our windows, we did that in the whole house. I sanded the floors, oiled them, they look beautiful and they match the kitchen. And we got some new furniture because the furniture we had before from our old house was just too big for this room. It's quite a narrow living room, and the sofas and the love seat that we had were just super chunky and deep, and it looks so much better and more spacious in here. But my favourite part is definitely the bookshelves. Painting them when I thought I had to rip them out and start again was such a great idea, and I love them now. There's only one little thing that we need to do. We want to put some doors on the bottom, but nah, that can wait. But yeah, I absolutely love it in here, and let me show you around. We are so in love with our Samsung frame. I get so many questions about this. So it's a Samsung frame TV that has a painting on it. We bought this painting on Etsy. I'll leave it linked below. And then we got the frame, the gold one, on eBay. It's a company that makes frames for Samsung frame. Lots of frames. and it looks gorgeous because it doesn't look like a television. Our bookcases beautifully frame the frame and I've stocked it full of books. Over the years, I really want to just stack it full of books. And like I said, I want the bottom ones to have doors on them because those are Xbox games, and down there's all of our TV stuff. It goes inside the wall and then into there just to hide it away. You can't really see it, it's quite hidden, but when you come over here it does look a little bit messy. We've got our beautiful fire that I should have lit before filming this. I'm sure I'll get some beautiful B-roll of it lit. And that was such a fun task and such a fun project. So exciting that we've got that piece of granite from here. It was literally just from out there in the floor, and now it's in our living room. The curtains took a while to get sorted, but I am just so happy with them. The print is gorgeous. They're from Truro fabric. Very happy. These two chairs make the room feel a lot more open, and I just love that it frames the window and the space, and our beautiful new cast iron radiator, which we're going to put in all the rooms in the house because it feels like what would have been there originally. This carpet gets lots of attention and I also absolutely love it. Makes the room feel really cozy. And then over here we've just got our piano and our amazing games table. You pull this out and there is basically a space for games and then like a felt top so you can do puzzles or play things, which is just so cool. And yeah, I'm just so over the moon that we've finally done. So there you have it, our beautiful living room. Now I can sit back and relax and think about the next renovation project. If you liked this video, please hit that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up. I'll link our renovation playlist up here so you can go watch everything from start to finish. We've documented everything. So we vlogged this during Vlogmas. So there are even more videos of the living room makeover. And stay tuned for the next one. I hope you enjoyed, and give us a follow on our Cornish cottage, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.